You know, my dream is always to be like, I'm running towards the Lord, and I want girls to run with me, and then I want them to outrun me.
At camp, through Be Love Revolution, there was this atmosphere of acceptance and being seen and allowing myself to be seen. And then what happened after that openness, that vulnerability, was sheer love and acceptance. And I think that especially in middle school and high school, young women want that more than, maybe more than anything.
My favorite thing about camp, I love the tent. It's just the most like peaceful, like beautiful thing, just to be like worshiping the Lord with all your close friends. And I also love small groups. Like I love just like talking in like a small group of people just about our faith and like about like how camp is helping you in your faith.
And every year it seemed like the momentum grew and grew and the love grew and grew. And it's clearly blossomed into something so big and all year round.
When we first started Be Love, I think I was just in the moment with, this is a group of girls that really need to be walked with. And we had a tremendous success with camp, and girls really came off the mountaintop in middle school, and then they got into the valley really quick because it's just tough to live your faith as a young woman. And so I think the goal was, let's just walk with these women, these young women, and really help form them as disciples. So I guess it was a big picture, but it was also like really focused on the girls that were really right in front of us.
The friendships are just, they're like, I never thought that I would have friends where like it was like that, because I grew up in public school where I didn't talk about the Lord with anybody. Like that wasn't just normal. And like coming to Abide and just hearing these girls talk about and share about, oh, I saw the Lord in this, or like our GOGs, or glimpses of God is what we would talk about in our Abide small groups. And just like hearing that be normalized to me, like but with other girls that I like knew and respected and cared so much for and I wanted to know more about, like it just made me a better friend and a better person, because yeah, just the community that was just like handed to us basically.
Trying to make time to go to like the Be Love events like throughout the week just like really helps to like almost like revive my relationship with God, to like make sure that like I can still find time for him.
I have loved going to like the Bible studies because I feel like they always like start your morning out well, like in God. And like I feel like on the days when like I don't like spend my time with like my Bible in the morning, like it just is not a good day.
That same atmosphere, that culture, that camp and BLR presented to me and welcomed me into, it was immediately apparent that as a teacher, this is something necessary to bring into the classroom, into the halls.
The first time I encountered Be Love was in 6th grade at a retreat at our school, and I kind of like thought like, okay, I guess they're just gonna give us a talk. Like, or I was really excited because I was gonna miss school and we have to do work. And then we like were there, and they gave us a talk. We did praise and worship, and it ended up being like a lot more like maybe like deeper than I thought it was gonna be. Like I was able to encounter like Jesus in a way I never had before, so that was really cool.
To watch them start as freshmen, and if they're really dedicated, continue through their senior year. That's 4 years for a group of girls to build these friendships and relationships together, and to learn how to trust one another, to learn how to share their lives authentically, to learn how to pray for one another, and then to watch them go off to college and to continue to maintain those relationships. They come back and they're camp counselors together. They're in each other's weddings. They're probably there when they have babies. I mean, all of that stuff, it's so beautiful.
I think one of the big things for me has been like the community and the friendships I've made, and like how we've all, especially like our class, like having abide groups together and everything. It's like when the hard times have come, we've been able to like band together almost, and like have each other. Like I know that these girls have my back and I have their backs, and it's like it's not just like and I've seen it in action. Like I've seen us like showing up for each other when like there are hard times.
It's just such a special environment. It's all women, which is like great because I think like as women we almost need to have this like multi-generational view on life and like be around women who are older than us and can like be there to show us the way.
It's such a relief to know I don't have to do this by myself. It's such a relief not only that you all are here and you are going to help me in my mission to keep the light in my daughter and the love pouring out of her and into her, but it's such a relief also that there are going to be so many other moms my age who have the same mission and are coming to the same place to be fed in that way. It's such a joy and such a relief.
I remember in I think it was 5th grade, I went to Daughters of the King, and I had never heard of Be Love Revolution or like Be Love before, and I saw these signs like all around the school, like Daughters of the King, like 1st through 5th grade, feel free to come. And I was like, my mom was like, Ava, do you want to go to this? And I was like, sure, let's go. And so I remember thinking like, how long is this? 2 hours, right? And I like thought this was like a mass event. So I had dressed up in my church dress, Sunday best. I had brought my prayer journal. I was like, okay, it's 2 hours. I thought it was sitting in silence in the church. I thought that was literally it. And I was like, okay, mentally preparing myself. And then I get there and it's the best thing ever. Everyone is smiling and laughing. There's worship music playing. There's dancing. We had a talk, and then we had adoration, and we were praising and worshiping the Lord, and I just remember it being like so much better than anything I could have experienced. And I was like so joyful in that moment. And I remember thinking, oh my goodness, I'm 100% coming to future events. Like this is happening. And it was just like the best experience ever.
Maybe it's a bold statement, but we believe so strongly that when we invite Christ into this environment of love, and we're there to really love the girls, and the girls are loving one another, that they will meet and encounter him.
It's okay to have good times, have bad times. You will be loved in this place in all circumstances, because that is what you need and that is what you deserve. That's what you are worthy of.